Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. So I want to make this video because tomorrow is going to be my 1 year anniversary of my separation and divorce. So I wanted to make this video to see maybe everything that I've been through over this past year. Maybe my experiences, good and bad, can help other people out there, can help other men. Because a lot of times I've learned that most men, we don't have help. You know, the other gender, they have all the help that they need, all the help that they want. Everybody helps them, everybody feels bad for them. But for men, not so much. For men, we have been taught that we have to stand up on our own 2 feet. We have been taught that, you know, you have to man up and you have to do everything by yourself, and that's understandable. And I agree to that. I agree with that to a point. But everybody needs help. Everybody needs friendships. Everybody needs companionship, you know. And if this video can help other men going through the same situation, other men who have been separated, have been divorced, have been away from their children, you know, then that's really good. That's what I want. I want my channel to be positive mindset. I want my channel to help other people. I want my channel to show that there is a way forward even through the darkest times. So tomorrow, April 28th, it's gonna be 1 year since my separation and divorce. So I have learned a lot. There's so many things that have happened that were completely unexpected. And these are the top 3 things that I have learned through my divorce and separation. So, first thing is, nothing prepares you for being separated and for being divorced. You know, you can see other people's stories, you can hear about other people's situation, but until you're in it, in your own situation, nothing prepares you for that. Nothing. We were married for 18 years. She's a good person. She's a good mom. But we kind of like just fell apart. In my book, we had, out of those 18 years, we had 15 really good years. But last year, when I wanted to celebrate our last anniversary together, she pretty much told me that there was nothing to celebrate, and she left, and she didn't come back till like the next day. And that kind of like broke my heart, because yes, we had like a rough last 2 years of it, but we had an excellent 15 years. We had 3 children, and it was amazing. To me, it was amazing. She was like the love of my life, and I thought that we were gonna be together for a long time, and it just broke apart. It fell apart. So nothing prepares you. Like in the back of my head, I always knew, like especially the last 2 years, I always knew that we might end up divorced, we might end up separated and divorced, but I didn't expect it to be when it happened. I thought that we were gonna try to work things out, and you know, because I come from a broken family, and I didn't want that for my children. I didn't want, like, I was willing to work things out, and I was willing to do everything that we could to keep our family together. But she told me that she wanted to find herself. She told me that she wanted to date other people. She told me that she didn't want to be a wife or a mother anymore. And you know, you can't force people to do things that they don't want to do. And looking back on it, the way that she was maneuvering and behaving the last 2 months, maybe she was cheating on me. You know, most likely, now looking back on it, I see the red flags. Most likely she was cheating on me, but I don't have proof. So it is what it is. If she was, it is what it is. If she wasn't, it is what it is, you know. So nothing prepares you, first thing, nothing prepares you for, you know, the loneliness that comes, the heartbreak, the pain, the sadness. You know, I have a beautiful place. Thank God that I had a little bit of money saved, and I was able to move to my own place. But those first 3 months, it was so difficult being without my children, because I was so used to being with my kids every day of the week, every night for the past 18 years. So it was so difficult being alone. I used to cry every single day. I used to cry every single day for my kids. So yeah, like it was very difficult. Um, and then they wrote me, my two sons, they're 17 and 14. They wrote me like a letter, and I still keep it on my fridge, saying, yeah, this is gonna be hard for everybody, but we're gonna be able to move on from this, you know. And yeah, we did, we did with the help of God, because I'm a very religious person. I'm Jewish, and we did, you know. Tomorrow's gonna be 1 year, and everybody's in a better place. It just breaks my heart that I didn't want that for our children, but it just happened, you know, and it sucks, but we're all in a better place. So the second thing that I've learned from my separation and divorce is that, you know, nobody's there for you. Even my closest friends, even my family. There's a certain person that I don't want to say people's names. I don't want to, you know, but there's a certain person that you would think would have been there for me, because this person he has gone through the same thing that I went through multiple times. But this person didn't even care enough to ask me, hey, how you doing? How are you? Do you need to talk to somebody? Do you need to go grab a coffee? Do you need to talk? Nothing. In the whole year, this person hasn't even cared enough to ask how I'm doing, you know? But what happens is, you know, you learn that you have to be strong enough for yourself. You have to be strong enough for your children. And, you know, it's not something that you're born with. It's just when you're thrown in a situation like a separation and a divorce after like 18 years, you have to learn to be strong. You have to learn that you can recover. You have to learn that you can do this. You have to learn that you can move forward. And it's a process. It takes time, but you can do it. Thank God, like I've always said, I've always been a hard worker. Right now I have 2 or 3 jobs. I have a nice little unit of good friendships. I have my beautiful children, my 3 kids, and I have my strong faith in my God. So that has helped me. And I'm in a better place, and I'm very, very happy. I'm looking forward to the future. I've always been a positive person. So I'm not gonna lie, like the first 3-6 months, it was so difficult dating. You know, so many people are broken, so many people are brokenhearted, so many people are lost. You know, a lot of women that I met when I first started talking to them, you know, they don't even know how to have a proper conversation. It's just a mess. And it was difficult because they're also going through their own drama, through their own stress, through their own heartbreak, you know. So there's so many broken people out there, men and women, you know. So I've learned that you have to be strong, you have to be resilient, you have to have faith, you have to, you know, be positive mentally. You have to know deep inside you that things will get better and that you will recover from this and that you will move on and life goes on. You know, you have to be strong for yourself and for your children. And the third thing that I learned from my divorce, my separation and divorce, is that you can eventually learn to love again, to fall in love again. 6 months ago, I met this wonderful woman, and she also went through her own separation and her own divorce. And you know, we've had like a little, rough go at it. Like, we were together, and then like, she walked away 3 times because her own insecurities, her own trauma, her own drama, her own divorce. But now, we're fully together. It's been 6 wonderful months. I love her. I'm very much in love with her, and she's in love with me. And I'm looking forward to the future with her. And it's an amazing thing, It's an amazing thing to be able to love somebody again, to be loved by someone again. It's beautiful. It's wonderful, and it gives you hope. It gives you hope for the future. And life is a beautiful thing. It always gets better. I want this video to be positive. You could fall through like the darkest times and not know what to do, not know how to move forward. But if you have your faith in God, if you have a couple of good friends, and if you have people that love you, like my children, you can move forward. You can fall in love again. You could give your heart to somebody else again. And I'm here to tell you, things do get better. You can find love again. So don't get discouraged. If you're going through what I went through this last year, don't get discouraged. Things will get better. You will survive. You will make it. Just be strong. Just be positive. Just be confident that you're going to come out better on the other end. And, like I did. Tomorrow's going to be 1 year, and I'm feeling good about it. It was a rough time, but I made it. I made it through. And I don't ever want to go through that again. And this video, I hope it helps other people. And I'll be back with more content. I'm feeling good. It's a Sunday, beautiful Sunday morning. So I hope that this video helps people. And I'll see you guys soon with more videos and more content.